It's freaky down here in the dark. Check this out. Wow. I've never seen an operating room with a table left intact.
In today's Urbandoned video, we are exploring inside a former private hospital that closed over a decade ago after facing financial difficulty. Everything was left behind, including confidential patient files.
It's always bizarre. You've got your address, your age, just left out exposed in an abandoned building for anyone to read.
St Philip's Hospital only opened its doors in 1995 as a private site with capacity to treat more than 100 patients. On a 2023 urbex trip to Malta, we were interested in visiting this derelict medical structure after seeing images online and hearing strange stories about the inside. Beneath the sweltering heat, we approached the property, which appeared heavily targeted by vandals.
Inside an abandoned hospital that was supposedly completely untouched of everything left, but initial signs is that things might have changed. That definitely looks different.
I was going to say, we don't know this part of it that well.
Yeah.
We just have to get further in to be able to tell.
This is like the main atrium here though, and it looks very different to pictures I've seen.
Oh no, there's still bits.
Still stuff?
Yeah. Labs behind me. I don't know really what this is.
This would have been an MRI, I think, or a CT
yeah,
scanner.
Potentially. It's vandalised, stripped, but still has stuff. That's kind of what we're expecting. And look here, there's still medical equipment. So this is actually an image intensifier, not anything that we mentioned when we first came across it.
Well, this got bricked up very recently, but it kind of resembles a game of Jenga at the moment. Looks like you could just push pieces through. There's another lab. There's loads of paperwork left. And these are samples. It's disgusting. All these as well on the floor. Slides that would have been placed under a microscope. And these are pathology documents here. Is there any dates? 2000 or 1959 date of birth. 2001, 2003 on some of these slides too. Just look like patient rooms. All empty.
There's little hope at the moment.
Oh, there's a bed here. It's weird, it's like everything's stripped besides little bits of equipment.
This is the final lab at the end of this section. There's a microbiological safety cabinet at the back there. That's the only thing of interest in this room.
Takes you right out here onto a balcony. Hospital's perched at the top of a little cliff edge, so beautiful views from here. It's always strange doing an abandoned building in a different country just from the different types of overgrowth. You can see a chair's been thrown into this huge tree.
finally something of better interest. X-ray in here. It's completely stripped on this side anyway, but the actual main unit itself has still got some distinguishable features left.
After running into financial trouble in 2012, the private hospital was put up for sale. A failed deal with the government caused the complex to stay permanently closed. Much of the equipment left behind was hardly outdated.
That's cool. See the motors spinning. We've seen a lot recently where they've been like perfectly intact and almost working. So it makes a nice change to see one that's all stripped. Making our way up this staircase that's lost its banister. Oh yeah, straight away there's already lots of stuff in these rooms. And you can see this is where the fire happened as well. It's a complete contrast.
Looks like we've got some actual detailed woodwork down here and it's not completely stripped where it would meet the atrium. This is definitely a lot better than the floor below. This one's not in too bad of a condition at all. Some are quite burnt.
Fire damage actually makes it really cool. If only it was just peeling paint though. Here's the atrium from the second level. Another reception would be here. And you've got this outstretched corridor just like below. And it looks like the main part of the fire occurred here. Look at that. That bed has begun to curve with the heat. Quite incredible. I feel like this would have just been a recreational room for patients.
Look at this room for contrast. Don't know how safe it is to walk on. Judging by the trodden path, I'd assume it's okay. All sorts of bits of plaster work, and when you come to the window, I don't even know how that framing's still propped up.
Even more beds. That one's raised.
I was more looking at the view ahead. Look at that.
Yeah.
That wasn't about you, by the way.
Stop.
Yeah, it's not often you get to deep places and look over this, really. It's lovely.
Makes it very unique. Yeah, it's so busy outside though, I doubt we won't be spotted.
Yeah. Oh, this one's absolutely ruined.
Yeah.
A lot of people that have probably lived in there. A lot of these rooms have got
Christ, yeah.
clothes strewn everywhere. I don't really know if we can get down to the end of that corridor.
They've really left everything in here. All these are patient clothing. It's an old cot. And loads of vintage TV screens. You always wonder why stuff wasn't just moved to the other active hospitals around the city.
This gives you a better idea of how bad this corridor's gotten.
Does make a change. We don't often come across places in the UK at the moment that have a lot of stuff in that are trashed. I always like a lot of variety. This is definitely that we've been missing. It is a shame that it's been this vandalised though. And it could do without the graffiti. Look how many documents are left. It's always bizarre to see that they just didn't take into account anyone's privacy. I'm not going to look through all this, but you can imagine the sort of things that will be in abundance in these drawers and cupboards.
Imagine if you're this person and you've got your address, your age, the quite personal type of surgery you had, just left out exposed in an abandoned building for anyone to read. It's these envelopes. X-ray films, please do not bend, and they're dating back to 2001. Yeah, here you go.
Take this up to the window. Look at that. Perfect condition.
It was truly shocking to witness some of the discarded patient documents left on show, which was what we had expected coming into the building. Despite reading through more appalled, we do not wish to include them for confidentiality.
Straight out onto the roof.
It's very bait out here.
Yeah, I don't think we should stay up there for long.
It's weird, it's the exact same temperature out here than it is in the building. You never really get that, but that's exploring in another country for you. This is the final section of the hospital left to explore. It's just the basement, but from what we know, there's definitely some interesting stuff down here.
Yeah, but it's pitch black.
Right, here's the first part.
Oh wow, yeah, that is very cool. Even though it's been stripped, you don't see those anymore at all.
Yeah, it's a portable operating light basically. They're usually mounted, as you've seen from past videos. Okay. It's very dark down here.
It stings.
Oh, look at that.
And loads of
Some
little
sort
coughs.
A little light, fluorescent light, and then, yeah, little cots. This is very cool. I don't know if this actually, in fact, I don't think these are cots. They're just little bedside trays.
It's freaky down here in the dark.
Feels a lot bigger. Oh my god, look at that. It's absolutely rammed in there. I was just saying, it feels a lot bigger, this bottom floor. I don't know why. It's definitely not. But some of these rooms are absolutely full to the brim, but they are empty.
These ones all look like more bedrooms.
Still looking for something particular. But this is all we're really being greeted with. And these are some waiting room seats here. It's probably were dotted around on the corridor. I think that's it. Just little rooms, nothing that we've not seen already. This is giving major care home vibes in here.
Yeah, it is. Still beds down here.
Okay, I was not expecting. This is kind of like underground, isn't it?
Yeah, it
So,
is.
so I guess we got our floors mixed up.
Oh my god, it goes so far this way. can already see things in here that
Okay, now we're
are
talking.
very old.
Oh, it smells down here. And it's actually cool. It's been warm everywhere else.
Even more documents just left. Even more documents. This must go like under the road.
That's what I mean. I feel like these bottom floors feel longer than the main bit.
Yeah.
Maybe because we have no gauge of where we are in the building, perhaps.
So much graffiti down here.
It's still giving me kind of American vibes down here. I think it's the blue. I've seen a lot of American hospitals that begin like this. This is really cool though.
Yeah, even with the graffiti. Go down here. Aha. Wow. Check this out.
I just peeled off. Oh, this is so much better than the photo.
So sick.
Oh yeah, this is amazing.
I've never seen an operating room with a table left intact.
No, me either actually. It really is a massive contrast though. I like the gradient of the fire, the damage above. Everything's just falling around, down around it. Through here's another one. This one's way more intact, well the room is at least. It's got 2 lights. Not as much medical equipment surrounding it, but
No, but I kind of like it like that.
yeah, no, this is definitely better.
It's all flooded.
Yeah, this is so cool.
These haunting basement operating theatres were fascinating to see, even though there were signs of a large fire and plenty of vandalism. The medical equipment had survived looting and has waited eerily in the dark for the past 10 years.
Theo says he's found another one.
Yeah, just got this as I was walking past. It's not got the table, but it has got a light and another machine. I think these measure oxygen and, well, in fact it tells me nitrous oxide and carbon dioxide.
It's a smaller one, still really cool there.
Yeah. So I'm actually on the hunt for something else now that we found the rooms. I just keep coming across operating lights. I think that where would have been the mattress that would have gone on top of the table. And then these are lights. Somehow these are completely intact, not smashed, which makes no sense.
There's so many beds here.
I know, it just gives me a little waiting room kind of vibe. This big door here suggests something X-ray is going on in this section.
Yeah, this bit looks like that sort of section.
And there we go.
Oh, that is so cool.
The magnetom. It's huge. I've not seen anything really like this.
There's one here as well, a massive MRI scanner. It's got graffiti on it, but that's awesome. Barely ever see these in an abandoned state in the UK. This is the computer monitoring lab for the MRI scanner, and it also connects to the other machine too. So both operators will be looking out different windows. Like a little waiting room here with a painting up. Another medical room, but not the most interesting one.
As more destruction takes place, it seems the only feasible outcome for the private hospital is demolition in the near future. Here are some of our photographs captured at the abandoned hospital. If you like the look of them, check out our Instagram page in the description, where we share images from our explores months before they are seen on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, the last from our Malta trip in 2023. Remember, we have a full behind the scenes episode from that trip available exclusively to patrons and YouTube members. See you next time.